Hello, everybody.
Yay.
Oh my gosh, super excited to share just kind of my story of hope because about 13 years ago, I had cancer. My ex-husband walked out during that time, left me with a house in foreclosure, three little kids. I was devastated. I was failing as a mom. I was working full-time as an occupational therapist, but that was not enough to pay for the mortgage. I was willing to do whatever it took. So I thought it was work harder, work more, work longer, right? But I got a second job. Still wasn't enough. I got a third job. That still wasn't enough. And so our house did go into foreclosure. It was awful and shameful. And for 3 years, we lived in that state. But there was one day in July of 2015 when I let my dog out the back door in the morning at 7 a.m. and the sheriff was there again. He handed me the papers, said, "Ma'am, we're putting your house up for auction at the county courthouse." And I was just like, okay. I had been trying to protect my kids from everything. They didn't know anything that was going on, but that was the straw that broke the camel's back. So that evening, I sat down at dinner. I remember we were eating our peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I said, "Guys, we are cutting everything out. I have to start saving for rent. That means no more basketball, gymnastics, dance, those activities that they loved." And that just broke my heart because I knew I was failing them as a mom. And they nodded, but you could tell like they were scared to death. Their eyes were wide and they're like, "Okay, mom." And I just ran to the bathroom crying. I knew I was letting them down. And at one point, I'm in there sobbing in the towels. And my youngest daughter, Amelie, she was 7 at the time, she came and she knocked on the door. And I keep this in my office still. She had her little pink and purple cheetah print suitcase and she unzipped it and she said, "Mom, we're going to be okay. I have lots of things for us to sell for money." And my heart broke to pieces. I love her. I love her heart, but that is not something a 7-year-old ever feels like she needs to have the pressure of. And so that night I was like, whoa, we are, I'm that something's got to change. And I started working on myself, my mindset,